Welcome everybody to UG Academy. Today we are going to continue on our last video about Struct. If you haven't watched that, you may want to go back and have a look. Instead of using two Struct variables S1 and S2 to store our student record, in this video I'm going to change it into an array and everything else will be the same. To change it into an array, we can go like this. First, we declare a student array variable called student S. So we declare its size as 2. And then we are going to use a new way to initialize our array. It goes like this. Open bracket. And then we can directly type in the content of our struct. So the Peter here corresponding to the string variable here stored in the struct. And then we input the gender and then student ID. These three positions correspond to the name, gender, and SID defined in the struct here. And then we can go to define our next element of this array. Let's call it Mary. So we have defined an array of student S containing 2 elements, and we are going to use a initializer list. This we are calling an initializer list to initialize all the elements within this student array. We don't need this anymore. And then we also don't need this anymore. Then we are going to modify our print student info function so that it can print an array. First, let's put it as an array. Okay. Use this square bracket to indicate that S is an array of student instead of just single student. Then we are going to also need to know the length of the array in order to perform our work. After that, we modify our function to include a for loop to print out all the elements in the array. For int I equals 1, then I smaller than length. Oh, not I equals 1. Because C++ array starts from 0, so I starts from 0. Then I plus. Okay. And then we are going to put everything here that print out the student record to here. Okay, do some alignment. And then since S is now an array, we are going to access its element to print out the student record. So type I. Similar for this one, I. Defined here is the loop counter. And this one also I. Okay. And then we also just need to pass in once because this print student info function is going to print all elements within the array. And then we are also going to pass in the length. We can hardcode it as 2 because in this case we know. So hardcode is 2. Also, we can also consider option size of S divided by the size of S0. This will return the number of elements within the array. However, if we are going to use this approach, we can only use it within the set scan scope after S is created. This means we cannot perform this operation after S is passed in the function. Otherwise, there will be problem. So we have to perform this action here, and then we can pass in it as the length variable here. Okay, let's have a try. Exactly as expected. So this is today's video. It's very simple. It's about how we can put struct into array and then pass it into a function. In the next video, we are going to talk about a very important C++ concept called pointer. Thank you for watching.